The old house I grew up in was built solid and strong, but it bore scars shaped like stars from a Luftwaffe bomb. Above the bed where I slept, in a dark, jagged arc, a dozen shards of glass from the blast had made their mark. And the house stood high on the side of a hill. I guess the westerly winds will be blowing there still. A little path led down to the garden below, where the cornflowers and string beans would grow. On one small patch the sun barely ever strayed in. Where anything planted grew fragile and thin. That corner was sheltered by a high garden wall, but to reach up for the sunshine, things had to grow tall. Still those long skinny flowers would swing and they'd sway when the breeze off the sea swept them every which way. And though they all seemed too frail and too slender to thrive, Mother Nature, she kept them alive. And there was a small child who also grew fast, whose bright boyhood days flew rapidly past. And in the shade he grew up, kind of skinny and tall, reaching out to where the sunshine would fall. As a child I wanted to help out where I could, whether planting or picking or pretend chopping wood. I ran there and I sang there, for that's where I played, amongst those tall, long blue flowers that grew tall in the shade. In my mind I go back and I revisit those times where this little boy played, made up songs out of rhymes, down the path to the pond, that old garden below, where the blue skinny flowers used to grow. And I see the small boy who grew up so fast, as his brief days of childhood flew rapidly past. In the shade he became kind of slender and tall, like the flowers by the old garden wall. And my memory still lets me revisit those times where a little boy played and made up songs out of rhymes along the path to the pond, that old garden below, where the blue skinny flowers would grow. And I wonder if today is it the same as back then, on the side of that hill, where the west wind blows in, down the path by the wall, in the garden below, where the blue skinny flowers used to grow. In the shade by the wall, in the garden below, do those blue skinny flowers